Well, back to the vault, and Mohini Bhardwaj, the defending Pac-10 champion in the all-around, has been pushed all night by UW's Stacy Wong, and they are tied going into the last rotation. Bhardwaj, who never seems to crack, it always comes up with a big score, needs one right now.
And she's performing the hardest vault in the competition, double twisting your Yurchenko. Oh, very, very nice.
Does she ever make a mistake? A 9.975, and that is going to be very difficult to beat. And the only one in the building with a chance, Stacy Wong, University of Washington, up on the beam. What does she need?
Well, she's on fire, so I don't even think she's thinking score. It's just, I'm going to do the best routine I've done, and she's bettered herself the last two competitions with career highs. But she has to be perfect, and by perfect, I mean every landing.
Yeah, literally perfect.
See the tiny, tiny little check there. Not really a deduction, but not picture perfect. That's a perfect landing.
9.975 would tie Bhardwaj for the Pac-10 championship. 10 would win it.
Layout step up. You saw it. Tiny little check on the balance. Hardly even a deduction. But in the judge's mind, they add up those tiny little things. Sometimes they're even combined deductions. So far, very few deductions, but except that one.
Just a little step on the landing.
A little half step. So not major problems at all. A very solid routine, but you saw those three things, and that could be the difference.
Well, she needed a 10 to win. She needed a 9.975 to tie UCLA's Mohini Bhardwaj. The judges now go through the numbers.
And I stress, this is nitpicking, but when you're dealing with thousands of a point, that's what judges have to do. That's what we have to do. She did an excellent job. I'm sure she would have liked to have nailed this landing right here. Just couldn't quite do it.
And that might be the difference. Now, she's happy regardless of what she got. What a great night for Stacy Wong, doing it in front of the home folks here at the University of Washington. Stacy Wong has had a smile on her face all night long. Bob Levesque, 11th season as the Washington head coach. She gets a 9.9. It's good, but it's not good enough. And so Mohini Bhardwaj repeats as the Pac-10 all-around champion back-to-back, and the first athlete ever to go back-to-back. There have been Bruins who have won 2 titles before, but never in back-to-back years. Mohini Bhardwaj wins the Pac-10 championship as a junior and comes back and wins it as a senior. Meanwhile, Kristin Fanning on the floor exercise for Arizona State.
And the exciting thing for Stacy Wong, that was her career best. She just topped her career best in the all-around score. So good for her.
Yeah. And she's a junior. She'll be back. Mohini Bhardwaj is a senior, so Wong will have to deal with her next season.
Oh, that's cool. Certainly has been ASU's best event.
Arizona State set a school record on the floor in the duel in the desert against Arizona.
Very nice. And good for ASU. Finished very strong.
Good finish for the Sun Devils, and 9.925 for Kristin Fanning. Now, Mohini Bhardwaj has repeated as the Pac-10 all-around champion. She never seems to make a mistake. She needed a big score, and she sticks it. back, Stanford with a huge upset over the defending champion UCLA Bruins. The Stanford Cardinal win the 2001 Pac-10 championship, and there are your final numbers. A new Pac-10 record for Stanford, 197.850. They just kept getting better every week, and now they bagged the 2001 Pac-10 championship. Mark Cook and the Stanford Cardinals standing by with Kathy Johnson-Clark.
Well, I'm standing here with an unbelievably excited team here. I want to talk to the coach first. Is this what you expected coming into this?
Well, you know, I always expect a lot from these guys, all right? But, you know, they, gave me a real big surprise tonight. So we came in here, and these guys did an awesome job. We love them to death, and we came away with the victory. That's cool.
What will this do for you with the final two meets, regionals and nationals?
Well, I think this was good for our confidence building as far as, because our objective this season is to get to the Super Six and vie for a national championship. This gives us a lot of confidence going into those next two meets.
Well, I'll tell you what I said at the top of the show, and I really thought I was going out on a limb, and now I think I would be very, very safe and say they want to get in the top 6. I think even a top 3 spot is possible. What do you think?
I definitely think that, and they think that. It's more important they think that, okay? But we're going to work hard toward that, and we'll see what happens.
What has been the key to this rise, this consistent rise since you've been with the team?
It's recruiting the type of student athletes that we felt would bond together. This is a family, and it's a family, they're strong.
One last question. Is this the best you've ever done together?
Everybody should let out a scream. Mark Cook is your coach of the year. Mohini Bhardwaj, what a great night she had. Another one to add to a fantastic career. Mohini Bhardwaj is the Pac-10 Gymnast of the Year. Here are your individual winners. Bhardwaj with a new Pac-10 record, 39.8 to win the vault. Carolyn Fuhrer for Stanford and Mohini Bhardwaj for UCLA. They tie on even bars. Stacy Wong from Washington. The balance beam, a couple of Stanford athletes tie there. Lise LeVay and Lindsay Wing. And the floor exercise champion with a perfect 10, Jamie Dancher, the 2000 Olympian from UCLA. So Valerie Kondo's field and the UCLA Bruins will have to look forward to the regionals. A fantastic night in Seattle. For Patty Days from the University of Washington, Jerry Weinstein, your producer, Dave Getz, your director, and Kathy Johnson-Clark. I'm Jim Watson. One more time, congratulations to Mark Cook and the Stanford Cardinal, Pac-10 champions for 2001.